Welcome back, everybody. This is the Nice Guy from Walking Disasters, bringing you another episode of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This time we're on Chapter 19, Entrusted. Some more map, guys. So we're in the Dane territory, of course, right now. Yeah, zooming in the Dane territory, that's us, the blue dots. Princess Alencia's newly formed Crimean army, with I guess its commander, marches to Thorgran and claims its first victory. Thorgran is a vast wall guarding Dane's borders, managed by battle platoons of well-trained soldiers. It was long thought impenetrable. Yet the strength of the Crimean army under General Ike's leadership far outstrips Dane's expectations, and Thorgran falls. Learning of Gallia's increasing interest in the war, Ike wastes no time ordering his troops further into the heart of Dane. The gears of history, which have come to halt with the fall of Crimea, slowly creak to life once more. Okay, where are we headed to? You didn't even tell us! That map was useless, like WTF. Chapter 19, Entrusted. Dane's borders. Bam. Who's that? Is it Petrine? Oh my god, Petrine. Nezela. King Nezela of Kivilius. I would speak with you. Oh, if it isn't General Petrine, what brings you these frosty mountain peaks? I have no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Has Cream's army breached Thorgran? Though I am loyal to report it, this appears to be the case. Bah! Cadetry, you worthless dogs. Being defeated by the girls' molting band just proves how useless he was. Surely it's not the general's fault alone. He was told that Crimean's army was weak and that Thorgran was impenetrable, and yet he was defeated. I'd say that someone seriously underestimated our enemies, wouldn't you? What was that? Do you dare insult Dane Crow? Men have fortified their lives for less. Forfeit their lives for less. Insulted Dane, never. Come on, General Petrine. I'm merely stating the facts. Regardless of the prettiest battles come, Crimean's army will stop here. I'll be taking the field myself. Sounds like you set the stage for a grand performance. General Petrine Kivilius will always stand by Dane's side, as long as we receive our payment, of course. If gold's all it takes, then may our friendship never ends. See to it that your performance warrants very consideration. Hosa, come here. Yes. Work with King Kivilius and put a stop to Crimean's army. No screw-ups or else. Leave it to me, General. I will not suffer another failure, King Kivilius. You must finish them and do so quickly. Are we clear? I'm sick to death of being made a fool by Crimea's Flozy and her pathetic band of sellswords. And the remaining portion of my fee? Don't worry, we have it already. You'll get paid when the job is done. As long as we're clear at that point, everything's settled and I'm off. No, she's off. Dog's breath, every half-breed standards. These crows are completely scum. Give them even the smallest opening and they'll steal the eye from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch. Get the hell out of here, Petrine. Okay, report us the battle. We spent because Volk was opening chest. And Ranoff MVP, not Ranoff, Rofa MVP, new ally 10th, Racing, Yuki, and Janov. Damn, that's a lot of people. Note this, we understand, Soren. Okay, let's go through some supports. Oik. Nope. I think I said Rolf would be standing alone. Mist. Talk with Boyd. Tier. I'll do all the extra guys later, because they won't be gaining anymore. I could do them, at the end of the game. So yeah, nothing important there. We got 2 info. Bye, see you later. Yep, oh miss, watch your step, it's slippery. Whoa! Missed. Ow, I landed right on my butt. Hehe, this snow's cold. Be careful. Alright, hey, watch, Jill, I'm gonna make a snow injury. Whee! It must be nice to be so cheerful. Jill? Who's there? It is me. Captain Har, but this is enemy camp. I've been trying to track you down ever since you disappeared at Toa. I figured you were off chasing the Kremians. I never imagined that you'd join up with them. At first it was just circumstantial, but now it's different. Now I'm with them because I want to be. Spending time with them and coming into contact with Legus have shown me what a fool I've been. Legus. I never thought I'd hear those words. For someone who once said subhumans with such absolute hatred. Sounds like you had some good experiences with this happy little band. I knew if everyone would understand, it would be you, Captain. So you're forming your own set of values for the first time. That's good. That's very, very good. But what are you planning to do now? If you keep moving forward, you're going to face General Shimram before long. Causing trouble for my father is never my intent. However, as a member of this army, I'll face him with my shoulders straight and my head held high. So you're determined to see this through. I am. So be it then. There's nothing left to be said. Farewell. The next time we meet, it will be as enemies. Prepare yourself and get some rest. You know how important it is. ... Ike, can I talk to you? A few minutes ago, a man I never seen before showed up and spoke to Jill. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I sent and found you. What should we do? Whatever they're talking about, I'm sure it looks serious. Jill trained in Dane's army. Fighting against her countrymen will be tough, no matter how prepared she thinks she is. I don't care what happens, you can't let her fight against her own father. Alright, Ike? Might not be a bad idea to keep her at the base camp just while we're in Dane. Janov. Brr. I'll take on any numbers of enemies, but this knows another story. I think my beautiful wings are icing over. That sounds like trouble. Are you going to be able to fly? Yes, of course I can fly. These wings aren't for looks, you know. They're made of flesh and blood and feathers. It's not like some animal that has to hibernate when winter rolls in. Sheesh, can't you be or tell the difference between comic exaggerations and serious conversations? Oh, I was supposed to laugh, was I? Sorry about that. Oh my, such sincerity. This is unexpected. It looks like someone taught you manners. Grr. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what are our chances for victory? We're still at an extreme disadvantage. What? That's not the answer I wanted. You gotta do better than that, Bjork General. I'm here. If we lose, how am I ever going to show my face in Phoenixes again? We're at a disadvantage, but I don't intend to lose. There's a man in Dane I want to find, and I will be the last thing that he sees. Haha, well said. I wish you could repeat that to today's younger generation. There are some weaklings back at home that I don't even want to call hawks. I'll have to stick them back in their eggs and start over from scratch. Hey, you hatch from eggs, eh? I was speaking figuratively, you know, like a metaphor. We haven't hatched from eggs for many generations now. Silly Bjork. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm gonna warm up my old wings before battle, or we don't know what might happen. I figured that egg thing was a joke, but I had no idea if it ever really happened. Bird tribes, go figure. Yuki. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Oh, General, what is it? It's nothing really. I just thought I would say hello. That's considerate. Your king is very generous, isn't he? And it's not just Racing I'm talking about. He left us his 2 trainees as well. How do we pertain to the king's generosity? I guess it's because Racing kept apologizing. I thought that I was misinterpreting somehow. I don't know, but I know that the king can survive without our help. Is that true? That's pretty amazing. I've never given the title Lord, but I still can't run this army on my own. The Tanians handle all the little details, and that's what keeps us from collapsing in chaos. Our king does nothing special. Everyone just does what's needed. There is no chaos. He's really trusted, isn't he? That's natural. In Legu society, the strongest becomes king. Unlike the Bjork, kingship is not tied to the blood, so we have no weak kings. I'm sorry, perhaps this was improper. No, I agree with you. Choosing a ruler by strength instead of birth makes more sense. When we face beyond troops, we target the units with weak leadership and eliminate them first. Bjork weapons can be very powerful, but not everyone wields with them. Since Bjork has chosen generals by bloodlines, their contemporary is uneven, and that is their weakness of the Bjork armies. As for you, General Ike, the time to prove yourself is approaching. It's true, no matter how strong the individuals are, the strength is worthless if they're weak as a unit. The army's power comes from leadership and management. That's good to remember, thanks. Okay, so I'm gonna do some management and outfitting. You guys know the drill, so I'll meet you back in pretty soon. It's just a skip for you guys. And welcome back, everybody. Okay, I didn't do much. Gave Zerk Steel Blade, gave Nathaniel Killer Lance. You're okay with stuff still. Gave, took out the resource staff, gave Mist Mend. Oh, what else did I do? Forged a steel lance for our general here. Gave him a back of honorary. Now I always do the transformations on screen, so here is Miss, like I promised last chapter. Here we go. This is Miss. Okay, Mist, here we go. Transformer. This is her last transformation of the game. Guess what? She's on the horse now. She becomes much more better at healing. Look at that, +3 speed, 4 magic, 3D, 2 in strength. Her strength sucks so bad. It's really bad. Just gonna save the DXP for now. Now we go back to Mist. Take out this heal staff, and now she's able to use swords. What's her rank in swords? D. Too bad. We gotta try to get her to B. Good thing she gets slowed down by a lot. Yeah. Oh, that hurts. What's her speed's at 20? That's so good. But yeah, now she'd be able to counterattack. Guess, yeah, there's not much to say, so let's go save and then get started. There's some weapons that are magic base, and the only bad thing is I already used the arm scroll, so I'm not sure what the skill level has to be. But yeah. See, Titania's not in the group, so she actually just walks out like that. So general, there look to be a lot of enemy soldiers ahead, mostly Dane, but there are some crows from Cavilius as well. More than our last fight. Yeah, there's a lot, but the more troubling thing is the King Canarius is with the Dane Crow himself is the Crow King himself is cooperating with Dane. Yup, and cooperating to the other crows, the king is in his class himself. Obviously, he's no match for our king, but anyways, you should move carefully. An entire unit under the command of King Cavalius. I think that body is ill for us. The outcome of the battle hinders on how we deal with him. Calvinian soldiers, as fellow bird tribe Lagus, what can you tell us about them? Please don't lump us together with those Calvinian birds. We're not patrol particular to the crows. As you know, we are outmanaged by the Dane troops. Is there any way you could get the ravens to withdraw? That would be a tremendous help. Well, suppose I could go meet with the King of Cavalius if I had to. I don't think that speaking to him is going to make a difference, though. If you like, I will try, but don't expect anything to come of it. No matter the circumstances, I will never speak again to a crow. No matter what we decide, sitting here like this is giving the enemy more time to prepare. You're right. Come on, let's get moving. Okay. So, like I said, we gotta verse this guy. Level 17 Legos. Look at these stats, and he hasn't even transformed yet. That's just scary. Look at that, 31 speed. So, 27 speed, and you're gonna get doubled. You gotta get 28 speed to not get doubled. Does anybody in our crew have 28 speed? No. Our best people are 22. Oh god. Now, we're gonna try to lure him in, so yes. That's one way to get rid of the crows, is to lure them out of the way. You get BXP if you don't kill any of the crows. What chapter? 19. For each raven that escapes is in total 10. You get 30 plus for easy, normal, and hard, and then 15 for maniac. Clear bonus is 225 and 1 for easy, and 150 for normal and hard. And there's also a turn bonus of 9. And yes, so you gotta be careful with your own flyers because they have ballistas that could do extra damage. Yes, and this is the magical sword I was talking about, the Sonic Sword, and it is B rank, which sucks. That means we don't. That means Miss has to level up her sword once before we can use that. And this sword's really good for Miss because it's magic based and her magic's like 25 or 24. Let me take a look. Okay, 21, but still pretty good, in my opinion. Okay, so also you get a special item if you don't kill any of the crows or attack them, I think. Or it's just kill, but. So, you're gonna have to bring a hawk and racing to get rid of Nezela. So, who's gonna be sitting out? Volk, of course, there's no chest to take. I'm just gonna move him forward and then take him out. Let's see. What's our highest level? Jill can sit out. And that's 2 people we need to sit out. Normally I like to bring Yuki because he won't counter and waste my BXP, and his defense is higher than Genelf. And they're probably close to the same, if not the same, if when Genelf transforms. Actually, I could test that out. Trade Genelf. Just want to see. Equip. Yeah, 15. Minus 2. Or it will be 15 if. Now trade back to Miriam. Stats. It's against strength speed. Okay. Anyways, who did I pick? None of them. Yuki. Okay, so the ward staff. Oh yeah, I wanted to say something else about Nezela. Comes with advantage, so he's always going to attack first. But he has this move called Vortex, which is makes him able to attack 2 range. As you can see, he has a 2 range attacking area, and it's as strong as a wind spell. So what's his magic is still pretty high, and he's most likely going to double everybody. So yeah, and his transformation gauge. Which is interesting, because normally Royal Legus don't have a transformation gauge, but okay, he does. He has one, and he'll be pretty much transforming right away. So you want to get one of the Hawks to talk to him, and then after that, Racing, he'll fly to talk to Racing. So we want to try to move Yuki. What's your resistance? You want your highest resistance to tank a hit, get Yuki to talk, and yes, that's pretty much the plan. 1 sec as I close my door, because the washing machine is actually pretty loud. It's quite annoying. Okay. So I might have to reset, guys. I don't know, because my plan is to not kill any of the Hawks. But yeah, so you got the full guard, so you could tank an arrow shot. We need you to be pretty close up with you here. I think this is good. I don't know, but yeah. Also, you gotta kind of be careful, because once some turns get in, these guys will be transformed. I think this guy will be the closest one to transformed, and they'll start attacking you. And you don't want to kill them, or else you won't get the special item. So, yeah, the plan is to rush forward and try to get Soren to tank hits, and then Yuki to talk to him, and then he'll go fly to Yuki, and then we go. So I'm going to save and start the chapter. There might be a reset. If there's a reset, you'll see a cut, of course. So here we go. Sir, the Crimean army has arrived. I hope they are prepared to pass into Oblivion. This will be their final resting place. Crimean stragglers joined with an army on loan from Banyan. I've never heard they have a barrier in their midst, and yet they still march on. What an odd group, but as long as Kivili stands on the side of Dane, they have no future. I suppose they're just unlucky. It appears the enemy has spotted us. Well, a group this large is hard to miss. How do you proceed? No tricks, nothing fancy, will hit them from the front fast and hard. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but if you don't do something about Kivilius, you're at a disadvantage. Yes, I heard about the Radiance, but even so, it's not as if we can turn tail and run away. Now that I think of it, King Cornelius and Princess Racing used to be close friends. Did you ask him to speak to the king? He was most emphatic in his refusal. It seems that Nazela has responsibility for Racin's capture at the hands of Duke Tanis. I can't really blame him. And the Hawks? They too are of the bird tribe. Surely they can have some connection can be found there. They weren't very excited about the suggestion. So you could command them to do it. There is an insurmountable circle between the tribes and we don't understand. I'd rather not force the issue. Trying to consult them into it would be unfair. I would let them do as they please. That is very like you. However, giving orders that are unpopular is often necessary when one is in command, and maybe so, but I only do things the best I know how, my own way. Come, it's time to go. Okay, let's go.